Welcome to the English Language Institute of Singapore's podcast. I'm your host, Victoria.
And I'm your co-host, Alison.
This is the third of a four-part series about Mrs Adeline Teo, Madam Ko Ting Ting, and Madam Irene Leong's classroom inquiry project.
In the second part, we listened to Adeline explaining how they selected their participants and what data they collected in order to answer the research question.
Our research question was, what is the effect of guided journaling on reluctant writers' attitude towards writing?
Now, let's listen to their findings.
Our data analysis produced three main findings. Finding 1. Comparison of the survey results revealed that students across all three levels reported more positive attitudes towards writing at the post-intervention survey than at the pre-intervention survey, suggesting that the intervention helped to improve students' attitude towards writing. Finding 2. Based on the word count of their writing, we noted that the majority of the students wrote longer pieces during the intervention compared to before. This suggested that they had made progress in their writing journey as a result of the intervention. Our third finding was this. While a general trend of improvement was noted for most of the students, all three teachers observed that the selection of topics mattered because students, even the stronger writers, wrote longer pieces and approached their writing more confidently on topics that drew on their personal experiences. For example, three topics with the highest word count were how I celebrated SG50, what I did during the September holidays, and what are the things we like and do not like about schools. Conversely, the three topics with the lowest word count were write 3 reasons why you love Singapore, the 5 things I would like you to know about me, and how has the haze problem in Singapore affected me.
What conclusions did they draw from these findings? Let's have a listen.
How did the findings help to answer our research question? Our research question was, what is the effect of guided journaling on reluctant writers' attitude towards writing? Based on the 3 findings, we concluded the following. The results of the study suggested that the students were able to write more and showed more positive attitudes towards writing as a result of the writing intervention. However, we noted gender differences when it came to topic preferences. For example, the girls had more to say when it came to what made them happy, while boys wrote more extensively on environmental issues, such as how the haze had affected them. Students who lacked the motivation to write were noted to have self-efficacy issues. They believed they were poor at writing and lacked the confidence to write. Over time, they had formed avoidance habit patterns in order to cope with their anxieties about writing. As noted by Bandura in 1994, people who doubted their capabilities tended to avoid difficult tasks because they viewed them as personal threats. While the findings confirmed our initial assumptions that the provision of guidance, scaffolding and choice would help to alleviate anxiety and promote competence as well as confidence among young writers, we observed that reluctant writers still tended to dwell on their personal deficiencies when they encountered a difficult writing task. They were found to be slow to recover their sense of self-efficacy following failure or setbacks. We realized that we needed to find more ways to motivate and encourage this particular group of students.
These are really interesting findings.
Yes, they are. And they help the teachers think about ways to improve their intervention.
All right, let's listen to what they thought were the implications of their study.
What are the implications of the study on our thinking and practice regarding motivating young writers? We thought that the findings of our inquiry highlighted some important factors, which could help to promote motivation and confidence among hesitant student writers. In order to activate the writer and the pupil, there is a need to create positive experiences with writing. Teachers also need to create opportunities for young writers to develop a love for writing. These opportunities should be enjoyable and draw on the students' experiences. Importantly, teachers need to break writing tasks into manageable parts. This helps the young writer process and work through a complex task successfully. Experiencing success can help students gain more confidence and motivation. We believe that reaching the writer is as important as teaching him or her how to write.
Isn't this all very interesting?
All right, that brings us to the end of this third part of the 4-episode series on an inquiry walkthrough.
A link to their full research report can be found in this episode's show notes, located at go.gov.sg/ELIS podcast. I'm your host, Victoria.
And I'm your other host, Alison.
Thank you for listening.